Hello to amazing people, and welcome to another episode of Limbus Company, an amazing free-to-play gacha from Project Moon, where you put together teams of sinners, equip them with egos, level them up, and do turn-based combat with. You can find the full playlist in the comment description below the video. Right now, I'm doing the time-killing time event, and it is actually... Okay, let's just spend what we have here. What's the next important thing? Maybe these? There we go. Good. And it is time to go and fight the Time Reaper. The Clock Tower of Fear. Clear within 10 turns. So I fought this dude in Mirror Dungeons, I think. And yeah, let's see how hard he is here. And my team is all back together. We can have up to 6 people. Wonderful. So who do we bring? I mean, I kind of want to bring my toughest group, right? Sinclair and Mr. Heathcliff, Rabbit Heathcliff. Not sure about her, but oh, I have to. Cannot use Ryushu. That kind of sucks. Dietzi, one more. Who's gonna be good here? Somebody level 45 if possible. Although I can always level people up. I don't remember, is Mersault good to like chain it? I don't know. Like in the dungeons, this boss is like super easy because you have the a lot of resources ready. So, will this really work? I guess it's barely a plan and more like something we came up with in the last 10 minutes, but still. Annoying. Shh, let's hide. The Time Reaper. Hiya, I've been waiting for you. Did he just say hiya to the Reaper? How interesting. Not only did you know that I'd be coming here, but you also had the manners to extend your greetings. I see. You've been tailing us this whole time. Of course, you're right under our noses all this time, weren't you? You're one of those fools playing pretend as detective, aren't you? Killing time. You're right, say, can you teach me how to make the most of my time? Give us your time and we might tell you. What? 30 hours? What is this? A bloody joke? This ain't enough. Just think about all those hours we've lost fleeing from these thoughts. We could have spent that time ripping more hours from others. I say it's only fair that we take 300 hours from him. Agreed. Oh, he's talking to himself. Agreed. He's one of the nest lackeys working with those filthy watch chains of T-Corp. He deserves it. If you let him go, he'll only bring further trouble. Let's show them what happens to those that oppose us. Second that. Let's try to extract the exact amount of hours that we evenly split into 12 pieces. So that let's stab as deep as we can go. We don't want to repeat of the fat cat at the factory, do we? We're aiming straight for the center. We're not letting this bastard slip away with just a gash of 100 hours. Silence! I will decide this time. We will stab as deep as we can and rip 1,000 hours from him. That should be more than enough time for us to happily share. Well, I suppose we'll be losing our sense of taste for the next 1,000 hours. If you divide the burden of 1,000 hours equally among one another, yeah, I can roll with that. Huh? It's almost like there are multiple personalities in there, all taking turns to speak. The culprit wasn't the only one who suddenly began to behave strangely. Honglu did too. His face relaxed into a tranquil look, as though he was ready to let something go. Or perhaps that was an expression of liberation. Okay, let me just check. Okay. 1,000 hours. Will 1,000 hours have passed in the blink of an eye? Yes, and there will be no pain. Only the despair that awaits you upon your awakening. Then I like that. Rip my time away. He didn't mean that, did he? A time-tearing razor, is it? So that is the core of the power that extracts time, though it was no invention at all, but a distortion. This is still highly fascinating. So this is kind of power that the distortion can grant. Powers that only one could have dreamt of. Yeah, this one will become a villain. If not, I will be disappointed. After a lengthy silence, as though the world itself had come to a grinding halt. Why? Why can't we rip away your time? Well, he's not in tedium, that's why. I see, everything went according to plan. It's also same. I blinked, but the world is just as familiar and changeless as ever. Well, what? We walked right into the trap, you daft idiots. Don't you understand? Detectives. AOTS. Phew, that's a relief. Had me worried for a moment there. About 30 minutes ago. Like I said earlier, the temporal scale gallows isn't broken. This error was caused by you. Your time, and this applies to all 12 of you, was already bound to someone else's time. Someone else's time? Me? This caused a multi-reference error in the temporal scale gallows, which was supposed to hang your time. So what you're saying is, we are all living within Dante's time. The gallows couldn't hang our time. I had no idea. Well, if that's all news to you, then there's really no way for the Time Reaper to know that either. So once the Time Reaper arrives and tries to rip my time away from me, that's when Roger and Ryushi can swoop in like the awesome people you are and arrest the culprit. That's how this trap came to be. But what if, and really what if the Time Reaper manages to rip Hongluk time anyway? Don't worry, Dante, it's all going to be okay. I wonder how long the racket would last once the news of a malfunctioning clock tower breaks. Wouldn't it be entertaining to watch as people trust in the institution of the supposedly unerring clock tower crumble? It's going to be such a fun show. I'll try my best not to malfunction. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Hey, participation trophy. I used to really hate the sound of clocks. I don't know when it started, but I started associating its noise with a perpetual cycle of pain, like it's some premonition that a clock hand-shaped blade will one day cleave clean through me. A blade of time, if you will. But your noise, it's a bit different. It's the kind of noise that makes me dream up something new, something different, and it's not pain. Well, that's why I wanted to extend my gratitude. Not sure what he's extending his gratitude for, but can someone ask him to do something for me? Dante has a request. Right, request away. Silence! I think I've had enough experience to intuit when a big fight's about to break out, and I'm getting not exact feeling that something's about to happen. So it's time for you to return to the other sinners. I can't believe they actually kept us imprisoned the whole time, only to let us out right before they caught the culprit. So how was it, manager? Adventuring with just 3 sinners, was it nice? I trust you have learned your lesson, and that my absence was deeply felt. I'm aching all over just sitting inside that jail cell, and I don't ever want to go back to a place like that. Right, so is that so the Time Reaper or something? A distortion we must defeat. Well, that explains why people are back also. So. Oh, he doesn't have his friends. Okay. Offense level plus 16 for this turn. Defense level plus 16 for this turn. Safer just to take care. Yeah, okay. 1000 borrowed time. At 200 plus value, gain 1000 minus 200 defend divided by 50 offense level up and defense level up. Turn start. At less than 200 value, gain. Okay. So basically, we have to like remove this stolen time from him. So at Clash lose at 75% HP, consume 50 stolen time and gain 1 protection once per turn. When in time accelerated state, Clash power plus 2 at 500 plus stolen time, inflict plus 1 bleed count on use. At 300 plus stolen time, consume 25 stolen time, inflict 1 more bleed potency and count with this skill. Can we even like win clashes against this thing, considering it has so much extra power? Well, this will roll at least 18. Oh, he actually doesn't have that much. So what, he's gonna be easy? Really? Okay, we got a favorite here. Wait, let me see something. Oh yeah. So this says neutral. However, I already know it's gonna roll minimum of 18, and that's because the negative personalities are just broken. Neutral, struggling. Okay, I guess we'll just like... Well, maybe I do want to do neutral. Yeah, maybe we win. Alright people, good luck. So once we run out of coins, there's only one coin left, and even if it lands positive, it will be like 18. That was a precise reading of your enemy's weaknesses. I'm glad your capability met expectations. That's exactly what it was. Sinclair read exactly the weakness of our enemy here. And we might even win this one. Beautiful. So far, nothing really special happened. Is he gonna have like... Okay, we took away... Okay, we need to like... Yeah, he's still getting like all the bonuses. We only took 25 from him. Because he needs to be at 75 or less HP in order for me to steal his time. Look at Faust being all clashy. It's his favorite here, which is interesting. Yeah, that's okay. Dominating. Oh, nice. Yield my flash. Beautiful. And this says neutral. Okay, this one will be guaranteed win also. This thing rolls 12 at most. I mean, yeah, at least 12. Okay, that's cool. What's up, dude? Oh, really? Okay. Got worried there for a moment. How long before we get to, like... And, like, winning clashes here does reduce its sanity, so... Winning clashes will be easier and easier. I wonder if this dude was nerfed since it was released. I could see this being quite a problematic encounter if you don't have powerful enough sinners. I mean, you have to do it in 10 turns though. Oh, what he's doing? Unused. Base power +1 for every 100 stolen time itself. Okay. Oh. Okay, what's this? Unclashable. Inflict time relief entitlement against the target that uses an attack skill against this unit. Combat start. Consume 200 stolen time and gain time acceleration next turn. Oh, okay, he's gonna gain time acceleration. Turn end. If a part is broken, spend 100 time from that part to recover from part broken state next turn. Oh yeah, he's gonna like do his... Yeah, I remember that also. Okay, but what do we do here? I mean... He's probably gonna be able to dodge like a lot. Time to be saved. Okay. Wait, he's not dodging? Okay, he tried. Not sure if we can do this in 10 turns though. Time relief entitlement. Targeted by the time reaper while time acceleration is active. When this unit... What's this? T-Corp Special Investigator Badge. When this unit takes lethal damage, their HP does not drop below 1. Instantly heals 80% of their max HP and recovers from stagger. Once per attack. When this buff attacks activates, starting next turn, this unit gains 2 attack power. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Resentment. Oh, these are very powerful now. Okay, all hell breaks loose. Okay, so this one... Okay, we can favor this. He's so fast, dude. Well, I have enough for a thing. So I can dominate. $28 to 122 damage. It's probably fine though, because we do have the badge. Also, I can really unleash some pain with that. Is this the turn when we do it? Or do we wait a turn to stagger him before we do that? But he's going first now, which is like a really good opportunity to do some nice damage. You know what? I could also do this. Bring his abilities down less. Yeah, I don't know if this is smart actually. Like this ability I really needed to land, so I'm not gonna clash with it. I'm just gonna let this go. Wait, what? Oh. I guess that's fine, favorite. If it doesn't succeed, that's alright. Alright. So this will give it fragile. Yeah, shame. This will hurt. Oh, that didn't do that much damage as I expected. Okay. How I shall electrocute them all? Bam. It's not gonna do a lot of damage, but we want to clash. Which... I don't know. Come on, stagger it. Well, actually, is it good that they stagger it now? Well, this was this. Okay, now it's staggered. It's obviously and completely unguarded. Let's exploit this opportunity. Well, let's do it indeed. I wonder if it would make sense to do this. Chain it up for the next round. Let's do it. $700. Yeah, that's like 666. Nice. Yeah, we're not really doing that much damage, even though it's staggered. Maybe I should have saved my burst turn. I don't know. But he's losing his stolen time, so that's fine. And now we're like dominating. Oh, he gets another one, but let's not use it just now. And I will do another chain. I'm just gonna spam chains on it. Okay, we have 5 more turns. He's less than half HP. Should be fine. And as soon as the hit leaf gets a better roll, we're gonna make him fragile again. It will be a little bit tight, but yeah, I think it will be a 10-turn fight or less. The multitude tightens its hold. Right. Are you afraid? I'm not afraid, dude. Another extraction. Yeah. Thing is, though, okay. So he's not going first, but maybe still not the time to do that. Yeah, I don't think so. Dominating. I can actually give my people some sanity with this one. So they do better. Yeah. Come on, Heathcliff, roll better initiative. There is a way to force it if you do it properly. Like, there is an ability which gives him haste, an E.G.O ability, but you have to do it when the purple fragility thing is not on the first slot. Nah, this thing is done, dude. Yeah, next turn I think it's that. I mean, even if Heathcliff goes super slow, he can probably do like 200 damage on its own. With his purple. Let's see. No, 30 to 93. Okay.
이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인 변화네요.
But this one will do. Yeah, this one will do. Plus fragility, like Dawn alone will do like 200. So not that it will come to Dawn. So let's go. Oh, out of ammo. Never mind. I take back what I said. I didn't manage my ammo properly. Whoops, that was humiliating. But it is that. Pretty nice, straightforward and easy fight. Expected more from it. But hey, this is what it is. Have you ever wept in such a deep longing for that extra minute, that extra second you let slip through your fingers? Where you wish that your heart would forever sleep, for its very beat was a painful reminder of the merciless march of time. I don't suppose you have, because you'll have plenty of time to spare. With that, the Time Reaper slips into the shimmering portal. A mirror dungeon of the Phantoms. It appears to be the same kind as the one we have seen before. Hey Dante, I've got a question. It just occurred to me for the first time. Where do all the time that we use, that you use, where do they come from? Well, that's... I never gave thought to where the time I run comes from. All I knew was that when I turned the clock, I round the time. We see. Yeah, who cares? WC. Yeah, who cares, I guess. Oh, WC means who cares, right? I wish I could answer her, but it's not like I know how any of this works. Ryusha quickly shut us down with a brief summary of the circumstances. We did not question it further. A mere dungeon of the Phantoms. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna go into the dungeon. The final problem. Well, I guess, yeah, let's jump in. We can do a couple of fights before the episode's done. Suppress the dungeon boss. Ooh, we get 200. That's beautiful. So this is the culprit's Phantoms. 21 minutes. The time it took for the impact for you to hit the cobblestones. Isn't it about time you quit that? You're the white thing, brother. Oh, I guess we will see the memories of the Time Reaper here. We barely have enough to scrape by. Wasting our time building unregistered inventions just to annoy some time collectors doesn't do anything. Come on, brother. Dream like you used to, please. You always wanted to work for the T-Corp Patents Agency, didn't you? We're just biding our time, waiting for the right moment, Kay? And when the moment comes... But you don't even know when that moment is. What if that moment comes after we're dead? Why would any of that matter if you're not here to see it? Take the Grade 1 Inventor Certificate exam or something. Make a submission to the Inventions Expo. That's pretty hefty prize money for receiving the Inventor of the Year award, you know? Did you know that in other nests everyone enjoys equal 24 hours? Just imagine for a second, what if we saved up a ton of money and moved to a different nest? Then maybe we'll get to live 24 hours a day too. It's quite a sad story how some people live in this district, having less time per day than the others. I could get a full night's rest and I'd still have half the day to spend. Wouldn't that be so wonderful? I was always full of excuses. For all my hatred of the system, I remained inert with my ignorance as a convenient shield and excuse for inaction. I know that our lives would get better if I did get certified, but I always gave the same excuse. I don't have the time to take a test. One early morning, my brother came to speak to me. I'll lend you All but 2 hours of my time. That will give you more than enough time to complete the exam. It ends around 2 p.m., right? I'll meet you in front of the clock tower then. You can give me back the time you borrowed there. Thus, I was given a single day of abundance. The sun still hadn't set when I finished the exam. I had a good feeling about all this too. Maybe I could start dreaming again, just like in the old comic book I used to read. To dream of becoming a professional inventor of all kinds of things. The car rolls in slowly. It's so slow that anyone could simply step out of its way. The driver is like us, someone who leaves 10-hour days. But my brother can't get out of its way. Because he doesn't have enough time. Hours already precariously stretched over a day, stretched even further. So you're slowly thrown into the air. I run as fast as I can within the time that is given to me, but I failed to reach him. I never could. Nothing changed. No matter how much time I was shared. Because my life was spent in a rush, because it's entirely slipped through my fingers in the blink of an eye. I wandered aimlessly near the street my brother drew his last breath. If I only could taste every flavor of this lollipop sooner. Caddy suckling T-Corp citizen. Candy. Listless T-Corp citizen. Man, I can't wait to read what happens next when somebody knock me out and wake me up when the next volume's out. The city. T-Corp watch factory owner. I can't wait for them to finally complete my portrait. I hope they capture the little upward flick at the tip of my mustache. It's supposed to look like a bird sphinx, yes? So tedious waiting for it to be finished. Still 3 in the afternoon. This is one long shift. When it's tedious busy work and has too many people who is so indifferently kill time. Our time will come, just like the saint said. I know it's tedious, but everyone feels the same way. Stop pestering me about it, yeah? You think I'm happy with this small time stuff? I'm just as tired as you are of punching those bloody collectors and running away. So basically these are all of his victims, right? I was ignorant. I lacked the time. If only I had the time they killed. If only my brother had the time they killed. How he would still be alive. Yes, my brother was right. Can't wait for the moment that won't come. Now is the time for action. I'll find everyone so content with killing their time, and I'll... Though a clock may look as though it turns evenly on the outside, the cogs that make up the clockwork within each turn at disparate rates. Some living 44-hour days, some living 4-hour days. We are not like the Euro DY. We know that we must take action. So that's what you've turned yourself into. Within me is a place where all may live in equal hours, our nest. A place for all who have felt the very same pain. Your explanation failed to justify your time killing, yet I am not the time killer. It's the people of the city who have been slaughtering time. No one even took a moment to doubt that the clock tower may have been broken. Instead, they stopped at merely complaining that it was a slow day and that they should just pass the time. Killing time. I saved the dying times from their wasteful clutches, with the still claim that I am in the wrong. Well, how nice of him, isn't it? And the villain was born. Okay, dungeon time. I mean, let's bring our best people, I guess. We need to bring these 3 to get the bonus. Well, I don't need to bring this one, but... I miss Ryu's shoes. Very powerful attacks. Welcome to the dungeon. Floor 1. 0 out of 12. That's it? 1 floor? Well, actually, this is a good place to make a cut. Almost 30 minutes, and we can do the dungeon in the next episode. So, hopefully enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all to have a wonderful day, do some nice things, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode, where we're gonna do the Time Killer's Phantoms dungeon. TheNeomare signing out. Bye bye.